Weeks after the WHO team completed their mission here in Wuhan, they released this report into their findings. In 120 pages, they detail the thousands of data sets they analyzed, including the first coronavirus cases and local mortality rates. The report doesn't come to any firm conclusions, but it says that the most likely source of the coronavirus is bats or some other wild animal.
Having found other relatively close virus strains to SARS-CoV-2 in the region, also in Southeast Asia in general, where these bats are living, is a strong indication that that's where the source is.
Special attention in the report is given to this location. This is the Huanan seafood market where the first cases of COVID-19 were identified. The team visited this location, although it's been shut for more than a year. Wild animals were sold here, but they found that many of those first cases of COVID-19 were not in fact linked to this market. They also visited a Wuhan government lab on the outskirts of the city and said that it was very unlikely that that lab was the source of the outbreak. However, the WHO Director General himself says that that theory needs to be more thoroughly investigated and said that members of the WHO team face many difficulties when accessing raw data.
Where we did not have full access to all the raw data we wanted, that has been put as a recommendation for future studies. So the idea is that because we didn't have time, or because certain authorization need to be given before we could get access to this data, all that will be and could be done in the second phase of the studies.
Critics of the WHO mission and the report say that the team was forced to take much of the information provided by the Chinese government at face value. They say that this trip resembled more of a highly curated government tour rather than an independent scientific investigation. Beijing, for its part, denies that it withheld any information from the WHO and says it has cooperated fully with the international community. Beijing has condemned what it says is politicizing of the investigation and called for the WHO to investigate coronavirus outbreaks in other countries.